I see that men lie to women because they're like afraid to lose them. And I think that this is just my advice. Like, I don't think that men should lie anymore because it has caused a lot of drama in the community. If you keep lying and you're not letting these ladies know what it is and how it should be, then they're gonna, do what they, want to do in a disrespectful way because we were talking about boundaries earlier. So you're not letting her know your boundaries, your plan, and all this other stuff, and then you expect things to go smooth. So I'm just talking in a dramatic sense. I ain't talking about nothing little, but I think that men should be more honest regardless.
A lot of people don't know how to frame the truth. So they frame it in a lie. They don't frame the truth as truth. They lie to you. And so I think if we as women got a little bit more open-minded with saying, well, this person loves me. So if he loves me, that means that he's telling me this for my own good. He's not trying to come at me. He's not trying to put me down, knowing, depending on, your man and his intent and his heart, that is coming from a good place. So I think if we were able to, and I always say that we have two ears, one mouth for a reason. So if we were able to just listen more, take it in, receive it, don't even act on it. Think about what he's saying, see if it makes sense, if there's any truth to it before we're, so rah rah down his throat, because then he won't be honest. A lot of men don't even tell their wives a lot of things because, like Trev Smooth says, it's more of a headache to tell the truth when we can just lie to you. And no woman really, from the core of her heart, really wants to be lied to, and I think that's where the disconnect is. We don't necessarily know how to frame the truth in love. And I think if we were able to communicate and articulate ourselves in a way where the truth can come out without, condemning the other person or, making them feel less than, then the truth would flow a little bit from men and they would feel comfortable giving their significant other the truth rather than lying to them. Because honestly, the more you lie to someone, the more you have to remember those lies. And lies are heavy. Lies become a sickness in your relationship. So the more that you lie, you might think you cool with it, but year after year after year, or situation after situation, you're going to get burdened down by your lies. And then when she find out, or she's feeling that you're not being honest, and you looking at her crazy like, what you mean, I did tell you, or I am being honest, and she knows that you're not, because you also can't take for granted the intelligence of the person that you're with, because they're going to know you and learn you over time as well. So we can't really take for granted truth in a relationship that we say that we want to be in, and we want to be in it for a long period of time. You can't practice lying to someone. It's not right.
All right, I'm gonna go to Ali, lady this many. Oh,
let me go before Ali, because I know Ali and Mr. Leko about to have at it. I know they about to have at it. I just want to get on the flow.
Well, I ain't do nothing.
I just know you and Ali, so I already know what's about to happen coming up.
and some folks may say they know you too, Sweeney.
Yeah, I'm a firecracker.
Exactly.
But
like I think that's all just something y'all say just so y'all can just be able to speak. like we got some talkers on the panel. We got some people that extend the 1 minute and 20 seconds. So
Sweeney be talking. Go ahead, Sweeney.
Oh, here we go.
Let me get Lady Di in there first, then we go to Sweeney. Go ahead, Lady Di.
Yeah, because I'm about to be short and sweet with this one. So I see that men lie to women because they're like afraid to lose them. And I think that this is just my advice. Like, I don't think that men should lie anymore because it has caused a lot of drama in the community. If you keep lying and you're not letting these ladies know what it is and how it should be, then they're gonna, do what they, want to do in a disrespectful way because we were talking about boundaries earlier. So you're not letting her know your boundaries, your plan, and all this other stuff, and then you expect things to go smooth. So I'm just talking in a dramatic sense. I ain't talking about nothing little, but I think that men should be more honest regardless. And if she leaves you, then she ain't the one for you. Move on, get another one.
All right, go ahead, Sweeney. I got you. I'll leave.
This is about to be short. This whole entire night has been triggering for me because I swear I wonder where she said that in that video and where she said the other video. I wonder if that came back to back or something like that. Because that shit was that she literally proved my point with the very next video. Hey, how is a man gonna set boundaries if he can't even tell her the truth? You just said, "Oh man, these men are not men because they're not setting their boundaries." And then in the very next sentence, you're gonna say, "Oh man, but some of y'all ladies, y'all make it very hard for men to be honest with you. He can't be honest with you if he can't set boundaries if he can't be honest." If you're making it difficult for him to be honest in a relationship, how the hell are you going to expect him to set boundaries? This is crazy.
So women make it difficult for men to be honest?
I'm just going off of what she just said. She said this. She said women are making it. She was talking to the ladies and was telling them how they can make it very difficult for men to be honest. And they know how to weaponize that. And they know how to behave a certain kind of way that makes it very difficult in relationships for men to be honest. I'm just drawing a line back to the whole boundary thing. It's hard to set boundaries if you don't even make it safe for a man to be honest with you.
Well, I think men should just have boundaries and be honest, period. It shouldn't be predicated off of a woman. It shouldn't be predicated off of a boss.
It's not about having the boundary. It's about enforcing and speaking up about the boundary.
Let her finish. She got a point.
No, I was finished. Go ahead, Sweeney. I was finished.
Yeah, I was just responding. It's not about having a boundary. They have boundaries. It's about enforcing and then also speaking up about your boundaries that become a problem in relationships.
But it's not necessarily I feel like enforcing the boundary is what is kind of what makes you that man. Like, you know, right. This is my boundary. You're not going to cross it. If you do, this is what's going to happen. I think a lot of men don't do this. A lot of men are in unhappy marriages because they don't enforce their boundaries. They don't enforce, you know, what they want and what they need out of the woman. And then years and years pass by and everybody miserable and you don't know how to pick up the pieces.
So
nobody want to enforce boundaries.
I think that one, I think those were somewhat the same videos because of course it's the same show. So she was just continuing what she was saying and they go right along with each other. Men who don't know how to enforce boundaries are trash. And then you got to look at when a man actually does enforce a boundary, the women turn around and start acting a fool. So she actually addressed both sexes on how boundaries or talking about boundaries can be an issue. But at the end of the day, she didn't confirm anything. She's just saying when a dude enforces his boundaries, the woman going to fall all on the floor because women are children. But at the end of the day, as a man, she can't speak as a man. As a man, you don't give a damn what she does. You tell your truth and say what you need to say. And if she breaks up with you, so fucking what? You got to be a man and say what you got to say with your chest.